Welcome back.
Hello.
I'm Al.
Ross.
And this is episode 1 of our Chrono Trigger Let's Play. We're switching roles in this one. I'm going to be playing through this. This is an old favorite of mine.
Classic. I'll be on the wiki. Giving little tidbits. It's kind of a Beard Brothers situation, but I mean, you know,
hey,
that's the way it should be, I feel like. When it's a tandem situation, it should be one's playing the game, one's spouting useful information.
Totally. Now this game, we should be pretty good to go. It's one I play once a year, kind of every year. I'm just total geek for this game like that. There's not many games I'll actually do that with, but this is definitely one of them. For any of you that have not played this and are just, stumbling upon this, you're going to love it.
It's a fun-ass game. So,
to me, I think it's got one of the best written stories.
This game was released on the SNES, the PlayStation, Nintendo DS, mobile phone, Virtual Console. It was March 11th, 1995 in Japan.
It was in 95, 96, I remember.
For the Super Nintendo, it was March 11th, 1995. North America was August 22nd, 1995. PlayStation, Japan was November 2nd, 1999. North America was June 29th, 2001. Nintendo DS was November 20th, 2008 in Japan. November 25th, 2008 in North America. PAL was 2009, February 6th. It was released on the Virtual Console.
Yeah, this one, I gotta say, I love how this starts out. You're just a kid, hanging out in your mom's house, and it's just normal. It's a normal day. Your friend Luca's got a new invention. Everybody wants to see it. It's a fucking big fair because it's, the change of the millennia, which everybody listening to this video probably got to experience, unless you're 14 or less.
Yeah.
I turned 18 on the change of the millennia.
I was 12.
I was drunk.
No, I wasn't 12 yet. I was 12 in July of 2000.
Regardless of whether or not you were 12, I was drunk.
Dirty bastard.
We won't talk about that, though.
You got 6
I was in England, quote unquote. I was able to drink at 18 in England.
Oh, wow. That's
back
right.
in my English days. It was a great time in England, and all my friends from Pennsylvania were there. And they were all... Yes.
So...
Where am I? Okay. Alright.
What,
Now, let's...
Alright, so I'll tell a little bit about the setting,
Okay. A big moment here, bumping into the next major character. This is Marl.
We got a nice filter on, too. It's making it nice and edged out.
Nice, yeah, yes, looks good.
So it takes place in the fictitious alternate timeline of Earth.
Oh, it does? I didn't realize this was Earth.
And the characters travel through time to battle enemies and make friends and gain allies and gather such and such and blah blah blah. The time periods the characters travel are from 65 million BC at the dawn of civilization. Yep. Which, not our civilization, that's for sure.
Real quick, let me just do a quick thing here. This was the start of already. There's some very important shit that happens, which you'll see later on. But my actions, even just there, she bumped into me. I checked to make sure she was okay, and then I grabbed the pendant. That'll actually come back. So just keep that in mind.
Aha.
Sorry, continue. Yes.
It takes place between 65 million BC and 2300 AD, post-apocalyptic time period.
Oh yeah.
The party gains access to the period known as the End of Time, which allows them to travel to other time periods. The party eventually acquires a machine capable of time travel known as the Wings of Time, renamed the Epoch by the party. This craft is able to warp between time periods without the party having to go through the portals located at the End of Time.
Okay. Now, let's see, over here. I believe they're doing the dance. Yes, this dance, as you can see by their garb, this will come back when we visit aforementioned 65 million BC era.
Aha.
Yeah, like I said, this game does a lot right when it comes to time travel in a story. It gets to be really, really fun.
So,
Okay, so we're gonna head over here. Luca's invention is still being set up, so we can't go see that just yet. We need to go. I forgot to talk to one guy. We need to talk to this guy, Melchior. He is a swordsmith. Now I need to get some more money because that's what I need to buy. If I can get that load sword, let's get the iron blade and I'll equip that. Yeah, you will actually see Melchior again, and notice how he's interested in that pendant I just picked up. Again, there's a lot you'll see very quickly. That pendant's very important. Okay, we're gonna replace that wood sword with iron. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Chrono Trigger was produced by Kazuhiko Aoki.
Mm-hmm.
Director credits were attributed to Akihiko Matsui,
Mm-hmm.
Yoshinori Kitase, and Takashi Tokita. Supervisors include
Gotcha.
Hironobu Saguchi, producer and creator of the Final Fantasy series.
Saguchi is a Final Fantasy guy.
Yep. And Yuji Horii, director and creator of the Dragon Quest series.
Yeah, this, again, for those that don't know, this game was kind of the meeting of the brilliant minds in Nintendo. Like, this was the best of the best, put on one team.
Square. On Nintendo.
What am I thinking? Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. I remember when this game came out, I mean, the hype behind this game was ridiculous because of who worked on it.
And, Gato, yes, you're fighting Gato now, but a fan of time travel fiction, Horii fostered the theme of time travel in his general outline of Chrono Trigger, with input from Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, little tip.
The characters of Chrono Trigger were designed by Akira Toriyama, creator of the manga Dragon Ball. Probably my favorite fictitious piece of fiction ever.
I'll be straight up with everybody here. I wasn't. I might have seen 1 or 2 episodes of Dragon Ball before I met said brother-in-law here, and
it's the best thing in the world. Dragon Ball.
You got me into it.
Dragon Ball's the best. Dragon Ball Z's second best, and Dragon Ball GT's third best.
Yeah, you definitely got me into it. I dig it, and you can absolutely see the heavily influenced art style.
Oh my goodness. Chrono's fucking Goku.
I was gonna say, Chrono just reeks of Goku.
Kitty cat,
Stay over there, stay over there.
Meow.
Yeah, trick to fighting Gato. Just hit him when he's far away. I mean, that one you can't really stop, but it doesn't really hurt you. It's just his singing voice is so violent, it makes you sick.
So
okay. You might be wondering why I'm doing this. I'm gonna do this for like 3 more rounds, and then we'll get moving. I just want to try and get that load sword is wicked expensive, but
do what you gotta do, brother.
Yeah, when you get that load sword, it's gonna make the next couple of chapters of this much, much easier. Again, another hint for anyone playing this. Like, this game, it doesn't really have your typical RPG grind. It was one of the first games that didn't have random encounters, and you didn't have to, because there were no random encounters, it really made it a little easier when it came to just playing the game. It's... I don't know how to put it. Like, basically, if you fight... Every fight that you run into, because you'll see the things you can fight on the map, you will...
Did you beat him?
Yeah, I just beat him. I beat him 3 times.
Let me give a little info on this guy real quick. HP's 76, defense is 127, magic defense is 50. Experience is 10, TP is 1, G is 0. I don't know what that means. Gold, I guess?
No, yes, he doesn't give any gold.
Treasure, none. Charm, ambrosia. Gato is an enemy in Chrono Trigger that can be found at Lean Square in the present. He is a training robot built and maintained by Luca. The player can fight him a mock fight for a few experience points as well as 15 silver points. He sings to his opponents immediately before and after the battle. A spring-loaded fist ejects from his navel to hit nearby foes, and he has an appearance similar to a cat. Duh.
Gato.
Exiting Gato's arena before receiving silver points for defeating him will cause Gato to not reward the party with any silver points. I guess this is a quote from him. Miss Kidd and Mistress Luca are stuck in the back room. I'm sorry that I lack the power to help you. Gato. Gato was seen seriously injured in the... No, that's spoilers. Yeah, that's spoilers.
No, wait, is it mentioning Chrono Cross?
It's...
Hold on one second. Yes, that's a Chrono Cross thing. You can read it. That's not gonna spoil it. It's a sequel.
Oh yeah, Chrono Cross. Yeah, that was a quote from Chrono Cross. Gato was seen seriously injured in Luca's orphanage, and he dies or fizzles out after he informed Surge of the events at hand. So yeah. Chrono Cross, that wasn't very good, was it?
I'm not gonna lie. I like to pretend that game never existed. It wasn't a bad game, but what they did with the story of this universe, of the Chrono Trigger universe, and I don't know how to put it. Like, you'll see as we do this playthrough, you go through a lot by the time this game is over. It's pretty deep. And the effort, from a fiction standpoint, is pretty Herculean. And, like, Chrono Cross basically nullifies everything you did in this game. To the point where, like, you even run into the spirits of Chrono, Marl, and Luca, and they're pissed off at you.
Wow. Like,
the character that you play as. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I felt the sequel to this could have been so much better. Like, even with the way this game ends off. They could have continued it right after, and people would have been thrilled.
I don't think Akira Toriyama had anything to do with it, right?
Yes, he did.
Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross? You sure?
99% sure.
Let me see.
Where the hell is the silver points guy? There he is. 10 points for 60. Oh, you know what? We're going to be here forever. I'm not going to do that. Let me just get rid of these silver points and we'll continue the story. Wow, I really must have sat here one day and played for 6 hours to get that load sword. We'll actually get it later in the game.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. But it's just one of those that, like, again, putting in the time now, it makes it so much easier, but... Alright, she wants candy. Get some candy, kid. Oh, alright. Why don't you get that pizza? That pizza looks good. Okay.
Chrono Cross, let's see. I feel like he didn't, because Chrono Cross looked really different. Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean? Oh, the art style? Yeah, I don't know if he actually... You could tell there was a lot of people that weren't involved in that probably should have been, but... I think they were consulted.
I feel like... Because the art direction just looks fucking so different.
Okay, so they're doing a teleportation experiment. And Luca's one of your best friends. So she tries to, hey, go on the telepod. And, Marl, like any good date, says, alright, you do the dangerous thing first, and I'll watch. So you hop up here.
It looks good with the smoothing on.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Looks really good. Is that cat down here?
Yeah, he's under you.
I smell shit again.
Gato means cat in Spanish.
So...
In Portuguese. Additionally, his Japanese name, Gonzalez, Gonçarezu, is a very popular Spanish surname.
So now, Marl thinks that's just the coolest thing. I want to try the teleporter now. I'm making a big deal out of it. Vision of loveliness. Look at her go. Still time to change your mind. Anybody get the feeling something bad's about to happen?
I get that feeling.
Yep. Now, throw the switch.
You know what? This could be a... I feel like this could be a half-hour type of deal, these episodes.
You know what? Because of the type of game it is, yeah, I don't argue that. We might actually, if nobody minds here.
I think we'll do...
Let us know in the comments if you feel it's too long to do per part, but I think we can do that.
Yeah.
Me, I love playing this game, so it's no fucking bother to me. I mean, I wish I had a way to, like, broadcast the... Oh, my God! The DS version of this, because the DS is absolutely the best version of this game. They really...
You had that, you found that too, right?
Yeah, and then I lost it. No, I don't want to talk about it. It was in my pocket, and I went to pull my wallet out somewhere, and I think it fucking fell out of my pocket. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick that one up again.
You could find it for cheap.
It's a wonderful remake. I mean, they added stuff, which I thought...
Is there any used game stores around here?
GameStop?
I mean, like, old school.
No. So, they just said that they know they've seen that blonde girl somewhere. Now, as you saw, she stepped onto the teleporter, and that portal opened, and she disappeared. But it was because it was triggered by that pendant she had. So again, you're getting the idea that this pendant is probably a big deal. So now Chrono's putting it on. Need more power.
Roger.
More! Give me more power! And there we go. Complete that circuit. Oh shit. My sparkles are in the tunnel. Lucas says she'll follow after she knows what went wrong. How are you gonna follow, kid? And now, where does this portal lead? Where is it taking us? Perhaps,
sick graphics!
Perhaps we're asking the wrong question. When is it taking us? Yeah, I gotta say, the graphics for some of the scenes in this, for, again...
Coolio.
Mm-hmm. For an SNES game, it was very much ahead of its time. Uh-oh. Ooh, these fellas... I probably should have picked up that karate gi. I wasn't thinking about it. The armor back at the fair. Well, I like to keep things interesting and tough, so... Ooh. Kick me in the ass, why don't you? Okay. Now I was saying there were no random encounters. There are some ambushes.
That's Akira Toriyama's sprite at the end of Chrono Trigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's in the DS version, there's kind of like a developer room too. Like all the developers have their own little sprites.
Cool.
Yeah, very neat. Yeah, for those that don't know, that was always a big thing to do back in like the early 90s.
Many of the game developers appear in a special ending of Chrono Trigger. Each one is outfitted with their own dialogue, location, and sprite.
Yep. Yeah, the ending of Chrono Trigger was unique in that there's a decent section of it that you can actually play. And you can walk around and talk to people and see the outcome of your actions. Again, just very cool. Very different from anything in its day. Ooh, a power glove, but that... Can I equip that? Believe I can. What does that bandana do? Takes my speed down a little bit, but brings the attack up, so we're going to do that for now. Right now, we just want to kill shit quickly. So, like, here's an example of how the attack system works. I could run right past these guys. But in general, I like to fight every fight that I can. Just because there are boss fights in this that can get pretty squirrely. And it can be pretty difficult. But the one thing I always thought this game did really fair was pretty much any boss had a certain strategy to it, and if you paid enough attention, you could figure out how to do it. Like, there weren't many fights that were just cheap and difficult. I did one or two. Alright, I see my ass beat. Let me take some tonic.
Yeah, I had this game, and I never...
Oh, man.
I never got farther than this.
Well, see, this is a little slow.
Than this, anyway.
It's a little slow right here. This is where it comes in now. All of a sudden, you see, fairgrounds are gone. Where did they go?
I would say you're not in that time period anymore.
I love the fog. I love how the interiors of the houses, they're no longer modern. Just, wood, stone. Now you're like, he's asking people, Millennial Fair, it's the year 600. It's ruled by a king. There's no king in the modern day. I don't know who Magus is. What are you talking about? I ain't fighting shit. Alright, so we already have an iron blade. we should get 2 karate gis.
Karate gi.
Shit, we can only afford 1. Alright. 1 karate gi. So
We're gonna give it to the broad?
no, we don't have her yet.
Oh.
Basically, my strategy in all these games is to outfit Chrono with the best first. And then everybody else can get, whatever's needed. Because except for 1 or 2 points, he's always in your party. Some people in this can kind of come and go at points. But Chrono, Luca, and Marl are your main ones. Oh, he's drinking. No wonder he's not talking. Oh, well, they finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. You mean the mountains we just came from?
I think... Are they mistaking her for the queen?
Yes.
Or...
They're mistaking Marl for the queen.
Okay.
You'll see in a second. Yeah, because they said she came down from the mountains.
Yeah.
And it becomes more and more evident who exactly Marl is. Because if you remember before, Luca and all them were like, we've seen her before. Where have we seen her before? She looks so familiar.
Aha.
Nutmeg farted again.
Taste the soup.
I don't want to taste the soup. I want him to fucking stop farting.
Come here.
It doesn't taste like soup. It smells like shit.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Nutmeg, I don't know what you're eating on your fucking outskirts outside.
Meow.
But it's really stinky.
Meow.
And I prefer you not do that. Alright?
He's a good kitty.
Yeah,
I like to put his butthole in my face a lot, though. It's all cats, though.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to save it real quick. We can save on the overland map. Good. Alright, so we're going to go into Guardia Castle. Check out that hair! Show us your stamp collection, shrimp. Stop that at once. Oh, hello. Who's this little strumpet? To be or not to be? Erect. Please enter, sir. Oh, she's giggly, too. Doesn't she look familiar, fellas? Off we go. Yeah, this guy. This prick. You're the one who saved my dear wife, the queen. She's acting odd. Oh, the queen has a coral pin.
A quarrel. Can you favor stand up real quick? Are you playing that?
Okay.
Just doing a quick little... These chairs suck.
They really do, man. My back is fucking brutalized right now.
Move up a little bit.
Oh.
So, I was once on a cruise on a mission. I was wishing...
Oh, I like your thought process.
My mom was...
You know, we're sitting on these really hard-ass plastic chairs, right? And not even a foot behind said chairs is a nice, comfy sofa that we normally save for who we refer to as third person on the couch. Could be Dave, could be Amber. But from now on, they're going to be the third person in the chair. Wow, this is
way better.
this is way better. I just hope we're not too far from the mic.
No. David got picked up pretty
good. Oh, yeah,
good.
that's right. It does pick up Dave pretty good.
If anything.
Right. Oh. Okay, we're good.
I don't know if that picks anything. I don't know if that picks up on the... Ow!
Dude,
you bit my beard!
What a dickhead! Dude, my cat is an asshole. Ross likes to say he's cool.
He is, for the most part.
He's a fucking dick, and you have to accept that. You have to accept that.
Just don't touch him on his belly.
Alright, so we just got some bronze mail, which is better than the karate gi I just bought. But we can save that for Marl.
Meow.
I thought he said she was upstairs to the left. Okay, you might be wondering what this black box is. Sealed with mysterious energy. Later on through the game, you'll actually be able to... You'll get this item that opens those up. But there's a little trick to them in that you want to open them up because they're all at the same spot in the world no matter what time you're in.
Okay.
and you want to open them up in the latest time period first. Because if you open them up early, they're opened up in the timeline.
Okay.
And they'll have different things in them depending on, what time area you open them in. So if you open
that's right. Yeah.
you open them in the latest, and you'll be able to get all of them. You basically go backwards in time with each one. Dude, I don't want your ass anywhere near my face right now.
Move your tail, dickhead.
You fart that close to my face, I swear to God I'm selling you to the Chinese restaurant down the road. I won't even think twice. Dick. That don't call him. I just got his ass out of my face.
I like him. He's my friend.
Okay. So, the queen's like, there you are. Leave us. I need to spank this individual. For a video game sprite, she's got it going on.
Hey, I like the way she's put together. Alright. So we got about 5 more minutes on this one then.
That went quick. Alright, fooled you, didn't I?
Tee-hee.
She can't figure out why everyone calls her Lena. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Well, let's go upstairs and I'll really come for you.
Take my pussy. I'm sorry.
Hey, Marl, I found out what stinks in this room. Something's wrong, fellas. What's wrong, and ladies? She feels like she's being torn apart. What could it be? She's scared. Uh-oh. It's as if she's been wiped from existence. No, what is it?
Right.
Oh, his head's gone. Looks like he's been erased. Erased from existence.
What is that?
Back to the Future.
Aha.
Very similar.
Taste the soup.
If Marl had a Polaroid with her of herself and her brother and sister, she would have seen that heads were disappearing, and then all of a sudden, she'd be playing Johnny Be Good and her hands start fading out, and she at least would have known what was going on.
You know that sound you've been looking for? Well, I think I just found it.
Chop! It's your cousin, Marvin Berry.
Yeah.
You know that new sound you looking for? Well, listen to this.
Yeah. Well, listen to this. Marvin Berry.
Speaking of fucking time travel, that movie is so classic. So this is what happens.
Wait a minute, Doc. What happens to us in the future? What, do we become assholes or something? I love that. That's the second one, though.
So as you can see, Luca figured out who Marl was. Queen Lean has been kidnapped. Someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. Because they thought she was found. So they called off the search. She appeared. What happened to the queen? She got killed? Oh shit, no Marl.
Snap dabs.
So.
Snapdragons.
Now you're getting to what we have to do. The queen's not dead yet. That was kind of our warning sign. So
Das Queen.
Yeah, Marl's real name is Nadia. Princess Nadia. But she stays Marl if you named her that.
Marley and me.
Because I'm such a stupid geek for this game.
Marl and
usually
me.
When I play through, I'll name her Nadia because I'm just that stupid.
I usually don't rename characters unless it's like one character and it's the main character, like me.
Well, there's a couple that I know what their names are in the lore, and I'll change. There's one I change every time, because otherwise his name is Frog.
Oh yeah.
His real name is Glenn. Yeah, I actually have the ripped soundtrack from this game, 16-bit music and all.
Oh, I listen to that shit all the time. Not the soundtrack, but I listen to video game music all the time.
Yeah, I'm a writer when I'm not doing this shit. For anyone that wants to know, I'm working on novels, and that's all I listen to when I write is movie soundtracks and video game soundtracks. Usually there's a lot of video game soundtracks. Alright, does anybody here tell us anything as to where she is? No. Talk to the maid if you need rest. Yeah, let's get a quick snoozer in.
Snoozer-roozer.
Actually, since we just did that...
Oh, we're at the 30 mark.
Yep, we're at the 30 mark, so we're going to call it right here. Let me get outside, and I'll save it. Get out of here, Nutmeg. You're covered up in wires. You're going to pull shit out, and then I got to kill you. Meow. And I got to kill you, and then Peter's going to get involved, and it's just not going to end well for our Let's Plays.
Peter, they suck.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like any militaristic organization. Okay, so we're saved there. The Queen is gone. The new chapter. And we'll call it here for now, and we'll see everybody next time. I'm Al.
I'm Ross.
Till next time. Where is the goddamn mouse?
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, did that.